Stop eating these 10 types of vegetables if you are over 50. You're not hearing things. Although vegetables are often regarded as the healthiest food group, the truth is, not all of them are good for older adults. As the body begins to age, the digestive system and kidney function decline, making it harder to absorb and process some natural compounds in vegetables. What's the result? Chronic inflammation, bloating, increased blood sugar, and even worsening chronic conditions like gout, diabetes, hypothyroidism, or kidney stones. Some vegetables you eat every day might be the hidden culprits. For example, certain vegetables increase uric acid. Some contain high levels of oxalates that cause kidney stone formation, some spike blood sugar, and others directly affect thyroid function. In this video, I will point out 10 vegetables that seem harmless, but actually pose significant risks for older adults if consumed in large quantities or prepared incorrectly. By the end of the video, you will know which vegetables to limit and how to eat them properly to ensure long-term health. If you're interested in health tips and want more science-based, easy-to-understand advice, make sure to hit like, subscribe to the Life in Words channel, and turn on notifications. This small action will help spread useful information to thousands of people who need it. And if you're still watching, leave a comment with yes to let me know you're following along with us towards healthy aging. The first vegetable on the list is peas, a name that seems harmless and even considered a protein-rich green vegetable by many on a diet. But for those over 50, peas can be a sweet trap full of risks. The biggest problem lies in their high starch and natural sugar content. Although peas have a moderate glycemic index when consumed by older adults who have slower metabolism and less effective insulin regulation, they can cause a sudden spike in blood sugar, leading to fatigue, dizziness, and, if eaten regularly, increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. Additionally, peas contain a lot of purines, natural compounds that can raise uric acid levels in the blood, causing joint pain and triggering gout in those already at risk. This is a factor often overlooked. Furthermore, peas also contain lectins and resistant starch, two components that are hard to digest for an aging digestive system. When not fully digested, they ferment in the intestines, causing bloating, discomfort, and even disturbing the gut microbiome. So, should you completely eliminate peas? Not necessarily. But if you have issues with blood sugar, gout, poor digestion, or persistent bloating, it's best to limit your portions, avoid pairing them with other starches, and stay away from canned peas loaded with sugar and salt. Don't let the sweet appearance of peas deceive you. They are your friend when you're young, but for older adults, they can silently betray you. The second vegetable on the list is asparagus, a star in clean eating menus, famous for its antioxidant properties and support in weight loss. However, for middle-aged and older adults, asparagus isn't always a safe choice. The first issue is its strong diuretic nature. Asparagus contains asparagine, an amino acid that stimulates urine production. While this may seem beneficial, when the body starts losing water without replenishing it, the kidneys have to work overtime to filter the blood. For older adults, whose kidney function has already declined with age, this added pressure can cause severe strain on the urinary system. But that's not all. Asparagus also contains a significant amount of purine, a compound that, when broken down, creates uric acid. If accumulated over time, uric acid can crystallize in the joints, causing pain, inflammation, or triggering gout, which is quite common in those over 60. Moreover, many people mistakenly think of asparagus as an absolutely safe food and consume it in large quantities over long periods without monitoring their body's response. The result can be dizziness, dry mouth, or mild cramps, signs that the body is lacking water and electrolytes. What's the solution? If you love asparagus, eat it in moderation. Always pair it with enough water, and pay attention to how your body feels after consuming it. If you have a history of kidney disease, don't underestimate the cumulative effects of this seemingly harmless food. The third vegetable that seems harmless but carries hidden health risks is corn. With its natural sweetness and familiar presence on the dinner table, many still believe corn is a nutritious food. But in reality, for people over 50, corn can be a double-edged sword. The biggest concern is its high glycemic index, GI. Although it's a plant-based food, the starch in corn converts rapidly into glucose once inside the body. This causes blood sugar spikes, which is particularly dangerous for those with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or metabolic syndrome. And it doesn't stop there. Most corn available on the market today is genetically modified, GMO, and often grown with heavy use of pesticides and herbicides. Residual chemicals in processed corn products may disrupt the digestive system, harm kidney function, and lead to chronic inflammation, issues that are already common in older adults. Another lesser-known risk: corn is relatively low in fiber compared to other vegetables and can contribute to bloating and gut microbiome imbalance if eaten frequently. The advice? Cut back on processed corn products like popcorn, corn chips, and corn syrup. If you want to enjoy corn, choose organic, steam or lightly boil it, and pair it with leafy greens to slow down sugar absorption. If you're still watching, drop a 1 in the comments if you used to think corn was great for your health, or 0 if you've always had doubts about it. Next up is a vegetable that surprises many: mushrooms. Though often praised for their high nutritional value, mushrooms have a little-known trait: their ability to absorb heavy metals and toxins from the environment. Unlike regular plants with roots, mushrooms grow through a network of mycelium that spreads in soil or decaying organic matter. As a result, they're prone to accumulating harmful substances like lead, cadmium, and even pesticide residues, especially if grown in uncontrolled environments. Moreover, some mushrooms, even common edible ones like white button or portobello, contain a compound called agaritine. Studies show agaritine can convert into potentially mutagenic compounds if consumed raw frequently. While the risk drops when mushrooms are cooked, older adults with weakened liver and kidney function should still take caution. Additionally, mushrooms can trigger delayed allergic reactions such as rashes, stomach discomfort, or mild digestive upset, symptoms that can appear 12 to 24 hours later and often go unnoticed or misattributed. To stay safe, opt for organic mushrooms and avoid eating them raw or undercooked. Always pay attention to how your body reacts after meals. If you once believed mushrooms were a superfood, leave a comment saying, "I used to believe that." And if you've always been cautious about their safety, comment, "I've always been careful." Now, let's talk about cabbage, the thyroid disruptor. Cabbage is one of the most popular vegetables due to its low cost, versatility, and high vitamin C content. But for middle-aged and older adults, it's not as harmless as many believe. The concern lies in a group of compounds called goitrogens, found in cruciferous vegetables like cabbage, kale, radishes, and cauliflower. Goitrogens can interfere with the thyroid's ability to absorb iodine. This is especially troubling for people with existing thyroid issues like hypothyroidism, as goitrogens can further suppress thyroid function and disrupt hormone balance. Cabbage, when eaten raw, also contains raffinose, a hard-to-digest sugar that causes bloating and gas. As digestion slows down with age, eating large amounts of raw cabbage may lead to discomfort, abdominal pain, or mild digestive upset. The good news? You don't need to completely eliminate cabbage from your diet. Goitrogens are largely broken down when cooked, so lightly steaming, sautéing, or boiling cabbage makes it safer to consume. Plus, fermented cabbage, like sauerkraut or kimchi, can actually improve gut bacteria and make digestion easier. If you've ever felt bloated after eating cabbage and didn't know why, leave a comment saying, "Now I understand why." And if you know someone with thyroid issues, share this video to help them stay informed. Eggplant, the inflammation trigger. Eggplant is a common ingredient in many dishes, from frying and grilling to stewing. But for older adults, this popular vegetable carries hidden risks that not everyone is aware of. The main concern lies in a compound called solanine, a natural chemical found in nightshade plants, including potatoes and tomatoes. In some sensitive individuals, solanine may trigger low-grade inflammation, especially in the joints. This can worsen conditions like arthritis or joint pain, which are already common in aging populations. On top of that, eggplant also contains oxalates, compounds that can contribute to kidney stone formation when they accumulate in the body. For those with a history of kidney stones or compromised kidney function, regular consumption of eggplant could place an unexpected burden on their health. Often overlooked symptoms include persistent joint aches, digestive discomfort after eating, or a vague sense of fatigue without a clear cause. While not immediately dangerous, eating large or frequent amounts of eggplant may lead to gradual negative effects over time. So, what's the solution? Cook eggplant thoroughly. Grilling, stewing, or steaming significantly reduces solanine content. You can also try peeling the skin to lower oxalate levels and enjoy it in moderation. Have you ever felt bloated or had joint pain after eating eggplant? If so, leave a comment saying, "I've experienced that," and share your story with the community. Potatoes, the blood sugar bomb. Potatoes are a household staple, easy to prepare and comforting in any meal. But what most people don't realize is that potatoes can pose health risks, especially for older adults. The primary issue lies in their very high glycemic index, GI. When you eat potatoes, your body rapidly breaks them down into glucose, causing a spike in blood sugar. This spike can increase the risk of developing diabetes, particularly in those already predisposed to it. Frequent potato consumption may also disrupt your metabolism over time, eventually leading to more serious health issues. There's another danger when potatoes are fried. Frying produces a chemical called acrylamide, which is known to be a potential carcinogen when consumed in large amounts. This is especially concerning for seniors, whose immune systems are often weaker and more vulnerable to environmental factors. In addition, potatoes can cause bloating, stomach pain, or indigestion, especially in those with sensitive or weakened digestive systems. The fix? Swap out fried potatoes for sweet potatoes or other root vegetables with lower glycemic indexes. If you do eat potatoes, opt for boiling or steaming rather than frying, and try to keep the skin on to retain more fiber. Have you ever experienced unusual symptoms after eating potatoes? Share your story by commenting, "I've had that," under the video. Stick around to learn more about vegetables older adults should approach with caution. Spinach, the kidney stone risk. Spinach is often praised as a powerhouse of iron and vitamin A. But for seniors, this leafy green may hide a serious health risk that's not commonly known. The main concern with spinach is its high oxalate content. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds found in plants, but when consumed in large quantities, they can bind with calcium in the body and form kidney stones. This is especially dangerous for older adults, particularly those with a history of kidney issues or urinary tract concerns. Overconsumption of spinach may lead to painful kidney stones that require medical treatment. Furthermore, excessive oxalates can hinder calcium absorption in the body, weakening bones and increasing the risk of osteoporosis. To lower this risk, cook your spinach instead of eating it raw. Heat reduces oxalate content. Also, consider pairing spinach with calcium-rich foods to support better nutrient absorption. Have you ever experienced back pain or discomfort after eating spinach? Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Keep watching the video to discover more vegetables you might want to avoid to protect your kidneys and digestive health. Kale, the thyroid disruptor. Kale, one of the most praised superfoods in healthy eating circles, may actually pose risks for older adults when not consumed properly. While kale is rich in fiber, vitamin C, and vitamin A, it also contains a compound called goitrogens, which can interfere with thyroid function. Goitrogens block the body's ability to absorb iodine, a mineral crucial for proper thyroid activity. For those with a history of thyroid issues or an iodine-deficient diet, consuming too much kale, especially raw, can increase the risk of hypothyroidism. Symptoms include fatigue, unexplained weight gain, and a noticeable drop in energy levels. Kale is also high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stone formation, especially in individuals with a history of kidney problems or urinary tract sensitivities. For some seniors, kale may also cause digestive discomfort, as the aging digestive system may not handle it as efficiently. What can you do? Cook your kale before eating it. Lightly steaming or sautéing can significantly reduce the levels of goitrogens and oxalates, while improving nutrient absorption. If you're concerned about kale's effects, you can switch it out for other leafy greens like cooked spinach or fresh cilantro, both gentler on the body and still nutritious. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like and comment "Yes" to let me know you're invested in your health. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more healthy eating tips designed for older adults. Bell peppers, the hidden nightshade. Bell peppers are often praised for being nutrient-rich, packed with vitamin C and antioxidants that boost immunity and support eye health. But what many don't realize is that bell peppers belong to the nightshade family, along with tomatoes, eggplants, and potatoes, plants that contain solanine and capsaicin, which may cause issues for some older adults. Solanine is a natural alkaloid that can mildly irritate the nervous system and, in sensitive individuals, exacerbate inflammation, joint pain, or digestive disorders. While bell peppers aren't spicy, they still contain low levels of capsaicin, a compound that can cause internal heat, indigestion, or acid reflux, especially for seniors with weakened digestion. Another concern is pesticide residue. Unless grown organically, bell peppers are prone to absorbing chemical sprays, which can gradually burden the liver, kidneys, and central nervous system. The solution? Choose organic bell peppers, wash them thoroughly, and cook them lightly to reduce the effects of solanine and make them easier to digest. If you have arthritis or digestive issues, pay attention to how your body reacts and consider switching to non-nightshade vegetables like zucchini or broccoli. If you're still watching this video, comment "Yes" below to let me know you're truly committed to your health. And don't forget to like and subscribe to get even more valuable wellness tips. Not every vegetable is a health miracle. As you can see, not all vegetables are created equal, especially when it comes to aging bodies. Some that appear healthy on the surface may silently cause harm when your metabolism and digestion aren't what they used to be. What matters most is making smart, informed choices that align with your body's needs, not just following old habits or popular fads. Don't let dietary myths leave you feeling tired, sleepless, achy, or bloated every day. With just a few mindful changes, you can feel better, live longer, and enjoy life more fully. If this video helped you understand your body better, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications. Your interaction helps us reach thousands of other seniors who are quietly seeking solutions to their health concerns. And if you're still here, drop a yes in the comments to show you're serious about your well-being. It's never too late to take care of yourself, and every small step you take today is a big investment in your tomorrow.